Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the California Golden Bears, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Guys up front, line up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's on the run. Launches deep. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Just trucks the man. Does it again, a bruising run. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Golden Bears have 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Look at him run through those tacklers.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Caught near the goal line, and he will score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Keeper for the first down and more. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Heavy pressure. Hit as he throws. The pass is intercepted.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Cal's offense takes the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Cal.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Nittany Lions come up to the line in a hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Penn State. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. this offense back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll run it from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Schmidt. Gets some space and on the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
No gain on the play.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Play action fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Tried to go very deep there, good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to launch it deep again. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Checks this down to the running back. He's got some room. Can he get there? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. That picks up a first down. Spotted at the 39. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap.
That's the end of the first quarter. Ncaa, 21. Penn State, 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff. Here comes the jet sweep. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds, a solid return, and a great play to set up his offense here.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. As a design quarterback keeper. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Direct snap to the back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And here's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Nittany Lions move into the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And they'll set up with a PAT. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. California's offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Crucial third down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Single back, takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. Let's see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. What a move. Makes one man miss.
Complete.
It's down before they stop it.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he's intercepted. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Schmidt. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Schmidt. Will he score here? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. The Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. Another delay of game penalty. What in the world is going on with this offense? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
The California offense will take over.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Handoff to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down to the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I'll I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Golden Bears will crank up the tempo. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receiver takes the handoff, tries to make the third down yardage. And moves the ball to the 35, another first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Play action here on first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. On the ground, it's Schmidt. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So California's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Penn State 42, Cal 28.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Makes a quick catch. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. It's complete, but the junior quarterback paid a price for that one.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Golden Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down. And Right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. They're going to run the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a 1st down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And the Golden Bears line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Cal. That's a crucial score for it. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Fine time. Moving to his left. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Look out. He's got some space. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He hands it off from the gun. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
What a long run for the touchdown. Oh, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Cal's offense takes the field now. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Malkasoon. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Gets some space around the 30. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense and short of the first down marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark it right at the 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. He tried to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cal.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. offense is back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made after a big gain. They're just in fringe field goal range right now. They'd love to get the kicker a little bit closer here. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. On the run, it's Schmidt. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So now on comes the field goal unit. Spotted at the 28, the field goal attempt to win it will be from 45 yards out. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.